Hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching Times Now with me, Priya Behel. Top story of this hour comes from Uttar Pradesh, where after Samajwadi Party threw a big surprise to the BJP and bagged 37 out of 80 seats, while Congress managed to get 6 seats, there are calls from within the BJP for an introspection to take place immediately. In fact, BJP Rajya Sabha MP Harendra Singh Yadav has urged the top leadership to discuss party's failures in each and every constituency. Harendra Yadav also has interestingly sought a probe into who betrayed the party leadership and played a part against BJP candidates. He has claimed that the party should have comfortably won over 75 out of these 80 seats. Remember, BJP last time had 62 of them, but the loss has forced the Saffron party to a rethink.
तो एक तरीके से पार्टी के साथ विश्वासघात किया ऐसे लोगों ने और इसकी जांच जो है गहराई से होनी चाहिए, प्रत्येक जिले अनुसार होनी चाहिए कि कौन कौन ऐसे लोग हैं जिन्होंने पार्टी के नेतृत्व के खिलाफ, हमारे पार्टी के कैंडिडेट के खिलाफ अपनी भूमिका निभाई है।
A similar chorus has also been coming from other leaders in the UP BJP ranks, urging the top brass to go for an analysis and post-mortem of what really happened. However, Uttar Pradesh Minister Sanjay Nishad says that though there is a need to analyze what happened, he has called for the statements by Harendra Singh Yadav, his personal comments.
कि जो परिदृश्य यूपी का निकल करके आया है वो तब जब उत्तर प्रदेश की जनता ने सपा का शासन और गुंडा राज्य देखा है। मेरे इन हाथों ने अयोध्या की धरती को राम भक्तों के लहू से लाल लाल होते देखा है। राम भक्तों को मैंने उठाया है, लेकिन क्या दुर्भाग्य है, उसी अयोध्या ने आज समाजवादी पार्टी का संसद भवन बना दिया। तो ये कुल मिलाकर के जो कुछ उत्तर प्रदेश में घटना घटित हुई है, चुनाव को लेकर ये चिंता का विषय भी है, प्रदेश के लिए भी, देश के लिए भी।
विपक्षियों ने जो अपने हिसाब से मुद्दे बनाए थे उसको उन लोगों ने कैश कराया और हम लोग काम तो किए थे, लेकिन काम को समझाने में हमको लगता है कि उतनी कामयाबी नहीं मिली। हमको लगता है उस पर बैठ के विचार होगा, देखा जाएगा, जो कमियां रहेंगी उससे सुधार किया जाएगा और आगे फिर हम लोग आगे की सीटें फिर से जीतेंगे।
Adib, a very, very serious allegation coming in there from Harendra Singh Yadav hinting at internal sabotage. Who exactly is he pointing at?
Well, it's a serious accusation by BJP MP Harnath Singh Yadav himself. He's saying that there being some serious problem inside the BJP. BJP was all set to get at least 75 seats in Uttar Pradesh. Then what led to the massive decline in the vote share? What percentage of BJP was only able to retain around 33 seats in the state. And Harnath Singh Yadav is now saying that there should be an inquiry by the top leadership of the BJP. They should investigate that what led to this scenario that BJP is down to 33. BJP performed very well in the last 2019 Lok Sabha elections and in 2014. And even the BJP the central leadership was banking most upon the Uttar Pradesh. They were saying that if we have to cross the 400 mark, UP is the state that will help us in doing so, and we will get most of the seats from Uttar Pradesh itself. Even the BJP leaders in Uttar Pradesh were claiming that BJP will be getting all the 80 seats and it will be a clean sweep in the state of Uttar Pradesh. But the results are totally different. BJP is down to 33 in Uttar Pradesh, and now BJP leaders are saying that there is an internal sabotage within the party and the top leadership should investigate that what went wrong on the ground here in Uttar Pradesh, where some of the BJP leaders are saying that BJP were overconfident in the state, while the other allies, who is the Nishad party chief Sanjay Nishad, he is saying that there have been some mistakes, but now our review is going on. We will review the party will conduct a review, and the party organization will conduct an internal review, after which we will see how we can do better.
Adib, speaking of that internal review, Yogi Adityanath is in Delhi. He is slated to meet BJP President JP Nadda. That introspection, that review is already going to happen. Did Harnath Yadav need to make this point in public? He could have conveyed this message to Yogi Adityanath for discussion.
Well, definitely Priya, Harnath Singh Yadav came out in front and he's openly saying out that BJP should have got at least 75 seats, not if not 80, then they should have got at least 75 seats. So now he's saying it openly that BJP should conduct an internal inquiry and investigate. And before leaving for Delhi, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath himself called an important meeting at his residence, which was attended by the BJP ministers such as Pilibhit candidate Jitin Prasad. He was the UP minister and he's a newly elected MP from the seat of Pilibhit. Then there was Jair Singh, who's the UP minister, who also contested the Lok Sabha election from the Manpuri seat, but he was defeated by Dimple Yadav. Then there was Sanjay Nishad. Sanjay Nishad's son was contesting from the seat of Sant Kabir Nagar, and again he has been defeated by Samajwadi Party. Yogi Adityanath called all these leaders, including Subrat Pathak. Subrat Pathak was also there. He was the former MP of Kannauj, but Akhilesh Yadav defeated him in Kannauj. So before leaving for Delhi, CM Yogi Adityanath also conducted a meeting here in Lucknow. The party sources within the BJP told Times Now that CM did ask about what went wrong in the election. He was asking what was the situation on the ground and why we didn't cross the vote margin here in Uttar Pradesh.
All right, dip in the tally is raising a lot of hackles. There is a lot of concern, not just in UP, also in Maharashtra. Thank you, Adeep, for joining us. We get our viewers details from what is happening in Maharashtra, where Devendra Fadnavis, who's the Deputy Chief Minister, had offered to resign yesterday after BJP's tally plummeted to 9 seats from the high of 23 in the last elections. However, we heard how several other leaders from the alliance, from the BJP, as well as Eknath Shinde himself, said that if there were losses, it was a collective responsibility and that Devendra Fadnavis is not to blame solely for what happened.
महाराष्ट्र में चूंकि एक प्रकार से भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सारी जिम्मेदारी महाराष्ट्र में एक लीडर के रूप में मेरे ऊपर थी, तो ये जो हमारा महाराष्ट्र में डिबैकल हुआ है या जो हमें एक प्रकार से हार मिली है, हमारी सीटें कम हुई है, इसकी पूरी जिम्मेदारी ये मेरी है। मैं इस जिम्मेदारी को स्वीकारता हूं।
Now you heard Devendra Fadnavis, what he said yesterday, but why exactly does he want to step down? When the official reason is said to be Fadnavis taking moral responsibility as a leader, sources are telling Times Now that Fadnavis is unhappy with the growing demands of Shinde camp and Ajit Pawar. Fadnavis has also suggested some candidates for Lok Sabha polls, but the candidates' names were reportedly directly selected by leaders in Delhi, thereby ignoring his suggestions. The differences between Fadnavis and Vinod Tavade are well known, and since Tavade was denied MLA ticket in 2019 when Fadnavis completed his 5-year terms as CM. Sources say Fadnavis does not have a free hand to run the Maharashtra government, despite BJP having more than double the numbers of both Shinde as well as Ajit Pawar's parties. However, others in the BJP have appealed to Fadnavis not to step down.
झूठा प्रचार किया कि संविधान बदल रहे, लोगों को गुमराह किया, और वही कारण था कि महाराष्ट्र से नतीजे अच्छे नहीं आए। इसमें देवेंद्र जी की 1% नहीं, दूर दूर तक कोई गलती नहीं है, और गलतियां रही होगी तो हम कार्यकर्ताओं की है। हम कहीं ना कहीं लोगों तक वो जो दुष्प्रचार है उसको रोकने में हम कब गिरे। महाराष्ट्र के सभी कार्यकर्ताओं का देवेंद्र जी से हाथ जोड़ करके अनुरोध है कि आप महाराष्ट्र के उप मुख्यमंत्री बने रहे। थिंक एनीवन इज टेकिंग मिस्टर राउत एंड रोहित पवार सीरियसली? वी डू नॉट टेक।
Right, a lot of fast-paced developments coming in, obviously after massive losses being suffered by the BJP in its electoral tally in Maharashtra. Devendra Fadnavis yesterday came out and said that he wants to be relieved of the responsibilities as Deputy Chief Minister because he wants to focus instead on the party and organization, and he wants to work on that. Now, after that, several leaders of the Mahavikas Aghadi have decided to, of Mahayuti, approached him, asked him to reconsider his decision. But now, Times Now has learned from sources that there could be multiple reasons, apart from the electoral losses, that could have prompted Devendra Fadnavis's public expression of desire to step down as Deputy Chief Minister. One of those reasons is likely to be the growing demands coming from the Shinde camp as well as the Ajit Pawar camp. Meanwhile, a top leader of the Sharad Pawar party of the NCP, Rohit Pawar has claimed that there could now be an exodus within the Ajit Pawar's party following the results in Maharashtra.
Since last 3 to 4 months, what we are understanding and what I have been saying is 12 MLAs would join BJP with, certain leaders also are included in that. And about 18 to 19 are or maybe in touch with us, of which who to take, Pawar Sahab would take a call.
All right, so a lot of internal struggles are also coming to the fore in the alliance in Maharashtra. There you heard Rohit Pawar, who said that since the last 3 to 4 months, he has been saying that 12 MLAs will join the BJP. I've got my colleague Arunil joining me. It's over to you, Arunil.
Also took place wherein an identical symbol to yours was being used. Now, how many votes exactly that symbol, people on those symbol took, and what action are you going to take?
Actually, in one constituency, our candidate in Dindori, 1,03,000 votes went to another candidate which was identical symbol.
An
Independent. And our candidate won, but we had those 1,03,000 votes. Then in Satara parliamentary constituency, our candidate lost by 34,000 votes, and that identical symbol was given to one candidate, one person who is not known to anyone. He got 37,000 votes. So we had drawn attention of Election Commission Maharashtra that this is what is going to happen. So please don't give this symbol to anyone. But they did not listen to us. It was really damaging. Fortunately, except one location, we are not affected anywhere else. But most of the constituencies, 45 to 60,000 votes were diverted to this identical symbol.
Are you going to approach EC or court for this?
We will approach EC, and I think and I hope they will consider our request, because this is the experience we have.
Well, a final question to you on Devendra Fadnavis basically saying that he's willing to step down, taking moral responsibility. Do you think this is because of unhappiness, moral responsibility? What exactly is brewing within the Mahayuti? One word, please.
No, this is a big defeat. The BJP in Maharashtra has come down straight to a single digit, 9. So I think this is mentally also it may not be acceptable to them, and that is why he is saying so.
You are the closest confidant, one of the closest confidant, Mr. Sharad Pawar, who's forming the government at the center. India Alliance still hopeful. What does Sharad Pawar tell you?
Actually, I don't know the situation in center, but what appears in the news is NDA has received some support of different parties like Nitish Kumar and Chandrababu Naidu. So if the number they cross to 75, 73, I think whoever passes, and I think Congress and India coalition is not making big attempt for that. I think they have decided to put up a strong opposition.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, so a lot of fast-paced developments coming in. It looks like there could be some changes in the government as well as at the organizational level in several parties in Maharashtra after the Lok Sabha results. Times Now will keep getting you all those developments. Taking a quick break for now.